comedy game design podcast by two guys who know nothing about comedy nor game design. I'm Trevor Scott, and with me, as always, is Ben Sawyer.
How you doing?
Doing pretty well. Pretty well.
I'm really aware of our crosstalk now, like when we overlap with each other, because you and I have both been working on a bit of a various little podcast experiments
sort of bullshit
with transcripts and things, and trying to analyze things. So
it hates when we overlap.
It just makes it very difficult to figure out who's saying what and what's being said.
So we may be doing that less.
Probably not.
Really
Probably not. We just did it then.
We did it at the very start too.
To be fair, I could have tried to go back and find the original separate files of each and transcribe them separately if I really wanted a proper,
Unfortunately, I don't have all those files for you. I know that you archive all yours, but I don't archive.
I mean, I have archived a lot of them. I suspect I do not have the ones going all the way back 10 years now.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll maybe talk a little bit more about that at the end.
It depends on whether we can be bothered talking about it this week or whether we'll talk about it when it's actually done.
When it's actually out there and ready for people to see. But let's get on to what this show is actually about.
It's about game design. And about us talking for the last 10 years about game design.
Yeah.
So Click Pitch is a game where we each have a random word generator on our phones in front of us. Mm-hmm. And we're going to click refresh or select one of the 10 words or however many words.
Whatever. We're going to
in front of you,
one.
And we're going to throw them at each other on the count of 3, 2, 1, click. Then we just start riffing on some game ideas. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's serious, sometimes it's really sexual in nature, and it doesn't go to air. So,
when an episode's late, it's because Trevor and I just got too horny and it didn't get done. We had to record a second time.
Yeah, so 3, 2, 1, click. Talking about horny, satisfied.
Apple. Talking about horny, Apple. Satisfied Apple.
So I'm thinking William Tell.
Oh, okay.
Apple on the head, and you're satisfied when you don't kill your son.
See,
and you
interestingly, when it comes to famous apples, I went to Isaac Newton. Maybe it's a series of Apple-based like a sort of WarioWare-esque, maybe not quite as like 3-5 seconds sort of thing, but physics-based Apple-driven games.
Yep.
So yes, shooting the arrow off your son's head, but it's very floaty, QWOP-ish.
Yep.
Pull back the string, line up the... I'm picturing it in 2D. It could work in 3D. Line up the apple.
Yep.
And then, I don't know, how would the Isaac Newton one... Is it just about positioning him below the apples?
Yeah.
Or below a specific apple as it falls? All right, what are there other famous apples? Snow White?
Oh, yes. Snow White and it being poisoned, and it's like... You got two different parts of this. You've got an earlier one where you're the queen.
Oh yes,
poisoning the apple.
Poisoning the apple.
You get the mix right.
Like it's about getting full coverage. Maybe
you don't want to miss. And then later on, it's about
getting it into her mouth.
Getting it to her mouth.
I'm picturing Snow White, head back. What were those toothbrush ads where the head
with the flip top head?
The flip top head.
Reach,
yep. So I'm picturing Snow White out like a basketball hoop, and you're having to get the apple in there.
Okay, that needs to be 3D.
Yeah, in 3D, there you go.
Other famous apples, I mean, there's always the apples from Crash Bandicoot. So we can just include a fuckload of Crash Bandicoot episodes.
Like levels.
Levels.
Yeah, yep.
Because they appear all the time. In Breath of the Wild, there's lots of apples.
I mean, video games apples are all over the place. I feel like though adapting the like apples from pop culture movies. I'm sure. I mean,
there's one that we're forgetting. Some sort of tech company.
Can't think
of the name of it.
Is that what we call it? Quandy.
Candy.
Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
QANDI.
Yeah, that's them. No, that's not an apple, though. Candied apple?
I mean, yeah, that could work. Some other tech company. Banana, I think we talked about. Oh, that's not an apple, though.
It could be other fruit. We could go to other fruit.
We could. I do like the idea of you're putting an apple down on the teacher's desk. Because,
that's it. Just pop. Yeah.
Then an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
An apple a day keeps the doctor away. It's literally you having to peg apples at the doctor. I like this.
At Doctor Who.
Right, there you
go. Because it turns out that he thinks he's gone kind of insane and he thinks that you're a bad guy. But he really thinks you're a bad guy because you're pegging apples at him.
Yeah, it's sort of a bootstrap paradox. It's a bit timey-wimey.
You accidentally threw, you were keeping him away by throwing apples at him, and then you threw it at him the next time you saw him, but that's the first time that he experienced. Yeah. So he thought that you were a bad apple, sort of. A bad apple. There we go. I slipped into that one.
Yeah.
So you're now like a problem child.
I thought you were going to say you're a cop. Start getting ACAB with it all. No, I do like this as a series of Apple-based...
Apple cops are bastards.
Apple cops are bananas.
Sorry, I got it wrong.
And I mean, look, this kind of feeds into our Star Wars world too. Like, if we ever want to, tie it back, call back,
we could do. But I like this just being itself.
Yeah,
it's really cool. Just these. I mean, there's not enough WarioWare style games anymore. Anyway, those little vignettes. That
honestly, like, I feel if I were to make this, I would do it like Commodore 64 style graphics.
Yep,
like full on, or CGA.
Limited
really,
palette.
Really going back to those old days of us as young teens and the sorts of games we played back then.
Fuck the amount of times that I would spend playing either winter games or California games.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking if there was like a bouncing babies one where you're saving babies from the burning building and moving the net.
Alley Cat, where you've got like classic. An overworld and then you go inside one of the windows. And it's like you've got a mini game thing. Game thing.
It'd be great for that, actually. Yeah, I love this. I want to. This is highly buildable.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1, click.
Yeah, let's do another. Password.
Arrow.
Oh. So you're William Tell trying to shoot a password off someone's head with an arrow. I mean, arrow. Like the cursor. We could just do something around passwords. Oh, you know what? Actually, and this is sort of something I thought of with the previous game. What are those? There's those games with like the mazes and the
jigsaws
and the puzzles. What are they called?
20 strange jigsaws and 20 strange...
Oh, jigsaws. Yeah, that's right. That's what you said. I could see something with passwords along that sort of line. Like
20 strange passwords.
Yeah,
something.
Like every sort of... It's just a bunch of password-related puzzles where it's like, oh, now this unlocks that door and you get, a piece of another password.
It's literally just one of those things where it's like, forgot my password, and it gives you a hint.
Yeah, and it just leads to like the whole screen breaking down. And you end up all over the place down these rabbit holes.
Yeah,
like one of them is literally you have to collect a bunch of stars, and it becomes the asterisks in the password, and that's how you fill it out.
Yes, I fucking love this.
Just like seeking out these passwords and little clues.
I love the idea that you see like a Windows screen come up and it's like. You push up and it's like, it's got enter your PIN, and it's like, you just got this big button, forgot PIN. And it's like, it just says, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so you try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and it works.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah.
But then when it opens up, it's like everything on the screen is password protected.
Is password protected. Yeah.
So it's like now you have to go through and do simple puzzles and that sort of stuff to try and work it out. And
again, like bringing in sort of weird, unexpected things like, suddenly, like whether it is the asterisk or whatever, like this password thing breaks and falls down and all the letters tumble out of it or something, or you have to like somehow get them in there in order. It's not just about typing in the password; it's about like a little physical thing. Or
I do like the idea of there's like a little janitor that comes by and just sweeps them up.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, and then he sort of fixes it up. And then when you do it again, it breaks and falls down.
Yeah.
And it's like there's a certain amount of time before he comes in and he starts sweeping it again.
And what you actually have to do is grab him, steal his broom, and prop up the password thing after he's fixed it so that it doesn't break anymore. Like that sort of shit. Like it's never actually about, some of them are about finding the passwords, but a lot of them, one of them, the password right away, but you have to find the password field. Like it's hidden somewhere in some way. That's cool. And I think you just do it as that sort of meta level. It's a password screen or it's a desktop. That's cool.
There's something about it being a desktop. I like the idea of the thing about like Macs and that sort of stuff is there is like multiple desktops and Windows can be on multiple desktops. So it's like as you swipe across, it's like, oh, there's the password field. This happens to be a really, really, really long web page that's gone over multiple things. It's like the password screen's on the second desktop. So you go over onto the second desktop, and
I do like that as a puzzle in general. Actually, whether it's across desktops or not, is like a browser window or a window that the password field is centered, but it's been made so wide that it's initially off the screen. So even if it's just about having to drag it a bunch of times until you find the center of this window where the screen is and bring it back onto the screen.
I love the idea that there's a tiny password field and you got to use the on-screen magnifier and it's like looking around, it's like there it is, and it's like then you got to use inside the on-screen magnifier you got to open up another magnifier so it can go down because it's too small even for that, so it's like the on-screen magnifier it's a bigger one.
You have to unlock that with a password. That's cool. And then but you do the final one and it like zooms out and it turns out you were inside a password field this whole time. I love that. I like these little playing with the kind of meta stuff, playing with the form. Feels very doable, which I always like.
I love the idea of a password field that you got to fill out with the on-screen keyboard. Like you can't actually, it won't let you type it in. It's like, no, this is one of those secure keyboards, like a lot of the banks are actually going to that sort of thing where it's like an on-screen keyboard that will slightly change positions so that
like the things move around, so it can't be like keylogged properly, or well,
but the thing is, it moves the second that the arrow like goes near it. It's like
you've got it, or it's like moving every 3 seconds or something, and so you and the cursor's really slow now, like. You're having to pick up the mouse multiple times to get it across the screen. Well, or in a similar way, like, and this is actually, the sort of bad dream that I end up having of not being able to, of trying to like do a PIN number or like a security code and messing it up multiple times.
Yep.
But, a password, you have the password and it's like, capital letter, lowercase letter, symbol, number, but it is an on-screen keyboard or it's like a phone keyboard, and for every different type of word you have to switch to a different screen to get that page of things, and just the annoyance of that, and then like we do something that that undermines the whole thing then.
Well, I remember like this, a lot of these sort of things are bringing back my mind to the Fool's Errand, talking about lots of old games.
Yeah.
There was one, I think, called The Three Ships, where there's a ship that's just going away from your mouse. As you go to move it near it, it's like you're trying to click on the button and it's like it's moving around everywhere. But there's two ways to actually solve it. One is you use your arrow keys and it's sort of like it moves the arrow closer to it and you can click on it. Or the other one is you pull down from the drop down menus and then you move across onto it and click it. Like those sort of ideas that you could actually, like, you've entered the password, but the OK button keeps on moving around everywhere. And
no, that's it. I love that sort of little things, and having these little aha moments of figuring out how to trap. Like, the OK button keeps running around, but if you do have a drop-down menu, it can't get past it or something. So you have to, like, get it around there, hit the drop-down menu, and then it's trapped in a little area or something.
I just love the idea of for every single one, there's like a forgot my password button. It's just a hint on how to actually do this.
Well, I mean, you could play with that too, though. Like, now you're going through fake two-factor stuff, or it's now you have to remember now you have to find the answer to a security question. It's not just a password. I mean, that's a password in itself, but like,
but you're now having to get into the email, so that's a different one to get. Like, we sent this to your email. Oh shit, Outlook's locked or whatever.
Outlook, that's it. Yeah, like you're effectively gating some of the passwords then by, oh shit, they can't actually do this one until they, or you're gonna have multiple ways into it, but until they get into the email.
So they can either do it through, access it through the mail client, or if you get access to the web browser, you can get access webmail, and that gets you it as well.
Yeah.
But I like the idea that you actually need the mail client for something else because there's a draft that is only saved in there or something like that, and it's got like a password for
one of the other ones.
Else.
Yeah. I love that. I think you could come up with so many neat little things.
Yeah. It would not be hard to come up with multiples.
No, that's awesome.
It's almost reminding me a little bit, because we said janitor. I was actually thinking, Roger Wilco was in Space Quest 6. He ends up in a computer.
Does he?
Yes.
Oh, God, it's been a long time since I played Space Quest 6. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
And I'm like, okay, you could have a little bit of fun with that. Like, there's little Easter eggs here and there. Like, one of the characters is called Sissini because that was one of the characters in Space Quest.
Right.
In that whole scene.
I'd forgotten about that. Yeah. I love it. That's really cool. All right, 3, 2, 1, click.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, click. Hammer.
Restoration.
So you've got this old antique hammer that you're trying to restore.
Oh, you're restoring the hammer.
Yes.
Okay. Are we talking just like a carpenter's hammer or a sledgehammer, Thor's hammer?
I mean, my mind was going to kind of Thor's hammer, but I love the idea of just, the first thing that you're restoring is like this old hammer. It was like your grandfather. It was his favorite hammer. It's in all the photos where it's in his.
Oh yeah, thing. Like in his little tool.
And it's like you're just trying to restore it because it's like you're trying to polish it up. Get that inscription. Get all the dirt out of it.
Yep.
Just the idea of it, sort of like
a cozy,
meticulously cleaning. I'm thinking VR because there's something about that that would just feel quite nice. Of just able to like
scoop out little bits, scratch out the little bits. Yeah, that's interesting. There's definitely that sort of game is on the rise and is popular. I've seen a couple recently. There's a video game restoration one coming out, which is kind of cool. And
yeah.
You like peel off the stickers and clean off all the dirt. Obviously, Power Wash Simulator style thing. And I think I did see one that was sort of about restoring antiques in a way. But yeah, I like definitely making it, having a narrative aspect of it, but then it does become like the main gameplay is sort of restoring this series of
things that belong to your granddad,
or just that have some sort of significance to your past, whether it's all your granddad.
I mean, there is always another thing that we can do. We don't have to always go VR with this.
Yeah.
There's always something else that works really, really well with narrative, and we see it happen all the time. Match 3. So you get a new thing
Yeah.
out, and it's like, you're doing this. So it's like, oh, in the match 3, you got to clear all the dirt
Right, you got to
So
clear
it's
off all the dirt ones. Yeah. And avoid, I don't know, the wood ones or whatever. Or the,
yeah, because you don't want to nick them.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
you're only trying to do that. So if you break too many wood ones, then you've damaged it, and you've found the level.
Yeah.
You can do a lot of things like that. You're doing a polish sort of thing. So you don't want to miss a spot. So you got to hit all the wood ones this time.
Yeah.
Sure,
I like that. That's cool.
it's been a match on every single, what's it called?
Colour.
Every single cell in the game. You've done a match.
Yeah, okay.
Including
Because a
every
lot of
single
the time, I mean, all of those narrative match 3s where they release thousands of levels or whatever, so many different mechanics and stuff that you can add in there for, this one you can't move until you've matched one next to it, or, different things. So, yeah, I'm sure you could, that'd be cool to bring that in as mechanics for this, cozier sort of, I mean, a lot of those are cozy as well, but...
Yeah, but no time limits. No. Relatively good amounts of moves that you actually get to do with this and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Don't make it super, super hard. You want people to get through the story and to experience all that. The main thing is, you start learning more stuff about this person's grandpa.
Yeah, no, I love that.
I like the idea of it going a little bit, weird. Around level 200 or something, it gets
It's
really...
like you start finding his Nazi memorabilia.
No, I was thinking more that he's a serial killer or something like that.
Oh god, all these trophies.
All the things that you've actually been cleaning are his implements that he killed.
You just thought he was good carpenter, a good chef.
But the thing is,
really good in the garden.
You've actually cleaned all the evidence of it.
Okay. I do love the idea there. Okay, you've sold me 100% on this idea. Because doing that 200 levels in is pretty genius.
And it's you then start working with the police, and there's this whole set of levels where it's do
you get to choose now? What you're cleaning is you're laundering his money or his his documents or whatever, so the police never find out.
You're picking the lock on his cabinet in his basement, and it's oh shit, what am I going to find in here? And you find all these
7
jars of body parts and all that sort of stuff, and it's
and then you got to clean them, see what's inside.
Just the idea that, and you do that till level 350, and then it goes back to some cozy stuff for a bit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just this section,
but it turns out you had a psychotic break, and that's just you dealing with the trauma.
I like the idea of later on, some other things come back and it gets a bit weird again, and
Yeah, are these games still played? Is there still a market? I feel like the mobile game market has taken such a dive.
Yeah.
In the past sort of decade.
I mean, they do a lot of merge bullshit now, which I'm not into.
The merge stuff is not as, I don't find that as I get it. I get why it can be satisfying, but that whole
seeing shit go into other shit.
Yeah. But I mean, it's leveling the things up and reaching the next level. But that it gets so frustrating when it's I've run out of space on this board and I can't do anything else until this timer, ticks through. I have to come back in 12 hours or whatever. I hate that shit.
Yeah, the whole five live bullshit. It's just let me go through it.
Yeah.
Don't put these insane fucking time limits. I know that you want maximum usage and all this sort of stuff.
But can we just release a game for $5 or $10 that has 500 levels? Great. Sure, that can be done.
When you get to the end of it, it's we have a version, the thing that you unlock at the end that is if you want to keep on playing these and you like the match 3, basically you can play unlimited versions of these games course. And just see how long you can go.
Yeah, you can have a rant a regular sort of it's just a Bejeweled-esque thing where it's not these specific levels that you've got a certain amount.
But we're going to tell a story over 500
levels. Yeah,
levels, and then if we decide, you know what, free update, you now get story part 2. Like if you finish story part 1, you get to go on to story part 2.
Yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you get popular enough, you can always come up with more content. But no, I just love having the turn deep into match 3.
and thing is, it's there's something about it happening so late that it's like, oh fuck, I want to see what actually happens with this now. And I think that goes through to the end. Then,
yeah,
if we do it in 500 levels, it's like it happens around level 250, 300, something like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's through to the end.
Oh, yeah. You want them, if they're hooked that far, it's almost a reward for like, oh, you really like this game. Okay, we're going to do some fun stuff now. Up until that point, it was mostly like, oh, like, we got the key to Grandpa's shed and found a bunch more of his tools. Let's clean them up. It's like, oh, this one's got a lot of rust-coloured stuff on it. Must be rust. Must just be rusty. Flakes off in interesting ways, though. Why does it shine under this black light? All right, 3, 2, 1, click. Do we have time for more?
We've got time for one more.
All right.
You know what? I'm going to generate again.
Threshold.
Fireplace.
That's interesting. Something happening over the threshold of a fireplace.
Well, I'm thinking, carry the bride over the threshold. There's a fireplace. It's
carry her over the threshold of the fireplace. Put her in the fire. Okay.
I'm seeing it sort of like
a new couple in their new home,
or honeymooners.
Okay,
they're on their
honeymoon,
on their honeymoon,
like a villa or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Winter.
Yeah.
Because fireplace works well in the winter. Damn my brain.
Match 3.
Yeah.
Oh, I know you too well.
No, we don't do that.
What about something around trails in the snow? Could be interesting. I just had that in mind. Well, what it actually reminded me of is a game that I've been playing the demo of I think it's called Froggy Hates the Cold or something. Essentially a sort of roguelike-ish thing where you have to go through this, clear the snow and find the gems and stuff. It's kind of cool. But that sort of idea of carving paths through the snow, and so maybe like having to follow those paths through the snow, like your fiance has left and you're like, where did she go? And you open the door and there's just like trail out through the snow, like it's a carved path through the snow or something. Okay. So maybe I guess a bit of a like tense horror sort of game or thriller sort of game. Yeah,
there's definitely something there of you experience them getting there and they're having a really good night. They're relaxing in front of the fire. They're having chats,
glass of
and all
wine,
this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Glass of wine. Fall asleep and you wake up. It's like
you wake up and there's like
of the night,
snowy, wet footprints or something.
Well, I like the idea of the door. The reason why you get woken up is because the door's wide open.
It's free,
and it's banging and sort of thing.
Cold wind coming in. She's
not there. The light doesn't work like fireplaces.
Yeah, down to its embers.
So there's nothing there. Like, it's freezing cold. Like, you see the breath hanging in the air. And so you go to close the door, and that's when you notice the trail. Maybe that's when you look over and she's not actually in bed. It's like, oh, shit, Maybe there was something mentioned earlier about her having
sleepwalking or something,
or something like that. So you're literally fearful for the fact that she might have gone off.
She's just gone out into the snow or something, yeah.
But I like the idea of you get out there and maybe something else is actually coming.
Yeah, well, I guess it's what sort of game does this end up? Are you thinking first person? Like you thinking kind of like walking sims sort of thing in a way? Narrative first person?
Where I think every now and again, like I do like the idea of there's a cutscene, but the cutscene's from within the eyes.
Yeah,
so it's like
Half-Life style. Oh well, I mean, Half-Life never took control of the camera.
More than it takes control.
Yeah.
So you can control the camera and see when it turns back and don't see something.
Yeah. So okay, funnily enough, I know this is a little bit not facetious, but you know what I mean. I kind of want this to be a first-person shooter, so that like once you get out there, it's like fighting the cult and stuff, like a Hexen style. You know what I mean? Like bringing back that sort of 90s figuring out different ways to do a first-person shooter. It's not guns and it's not whatever. It's like you're finding ammo around it and like using a sling or something, but you're
just starts out as snowballs because you got snowballs.
Snowballs exactly, and so it's. I'm not saying we completely dumb it down, but that it becomes a bit more action focused, of moving through these spaces and these levels, and then you get these cutscenes in between.
I mean, I have always said that a first-person shooter is just a point-and-click adventure on steroids.
Yeah, I mean, you're pointing, you're clicking.
You're pointing, you click, and it's an adventure.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's an action-based point-and-click adventure. You just happen to have a little bit more narrative, but the sort of stuff there is...
That's it. I mean, you can transition very quickly between the classic kind of Gone Home-esque walking sim, picking up pieces of, lore or whatever, I was going to say evidence. It's not necessarily evidence, but world building stuff. And then, you cross some sort of threshold game wise. It's like, oh, hang on, your arms come up, you're holding a snowball. You've got the classic first person shooter, gun in camera gun models, or not guns.
I just like the idea that it's like palm facing up, and then when you throw it, it's just like.
It's just sprite. Yeah, all the walking sim stuff is like nice 3D animations and stuff, and then you go into the shooter things and it's sprites on the screen, and it's just like frame.
It's just Jeff hands.
Photo. Yeah.
I like the idea that it's on the left hand, so you see the wedding ring, and it's like. So it's like, they're definitely married.
But you see it's on both hands because they've clearly just mirrored it.
Okay, I love that, you follow this trail for a while. It ends up, like, at this massive, like, mansion on the top of a hill sort of thing. And, the snow literally stops at this one thing. The trail stops there, but it's like, right in front of you is this massive mansion. So
it's clearly got to be here.
So you go in there and it starts like a...
And then, of course, you got levels of...
Resident Evil sort of section where it's like you're sneaking through with minimal ammo and like having to like choose which ones you're shooting.
Or like melee, having to go back to melee stuff if you can't find things to throw
and just having that sort of thing, and then when you get through that sort of level, like the trail starts again through mud or something like that, and it's like it's just continuing.
But in those sections, still sprites, and like every time you swing your fireplace poker, like the same single sound every single time on the 2-frame swinging animation.
The second frame is just like it's the motion graphic of like
the slash of the swing of it. So stupid. I mean, honestly, you could just do the whole thing retro sprite style, like even the walking sim bits. Use something similar to fucking Doom Engine or something. And
there is something cool about like a full 3D level with sprites that
Oh yeah, it's nostalgic. Billboard sprites. They've got 8. You've got the 8 directions for certain things, but the bodies you've only got a single sprite for, so they just rotate to face the camera every time. The classic Doom stuff.
They're always facing you.
Yeah.
Okay, that does bring us to the end of that episode.
Sure does. So thank you for joining us this week on Bitstorm. If you want to find our previous episodes online, go to bitstormcast.com, which is probably not changed by the time you see this, but may soon be a much richer site with searchable pictures and lots of stats on the literal thousands of pictures we've done over the past 10 years.
Yeah, because that's what Ben's working on.
That's what I've been building. So, yeah, go to Bitstormcast, see if it's up there yet. If it's not, it will be soon, because I think I will put that up there and essentially replace the existing site with our own kind of custom thing.
And you'll be able to, select any of the episodes and play.
Oh, you can play the whole episode, or you can
play individual pictures. You can play individual clips from each one.
Yeah.
It'll be really cool just to be able to do all that sort of stuff.
And we're rediscovering a lot of really fun and interesting stuff about our previous episodes. So,
like we just listened to one just before this where we kind of got a little bit of that inspiration at the very start of this episode.
That's it.
It was all about, talking about the famous plumbers in
the various video games out there.
And yeah, it turns out that the only two that we could really think of were Geralt from The Witcher and Dave from Dave's Haunted Mansion.
Yeah, the only two plumbers
in all of gaming history.
That's it. So anyway, yeah, check that out, and also check out bitstorm.games for actual games we've been working on and upcoming.
Yeah, if you like this song that we play at the start and end of each episode, that song is called Mount Defiance, off of the album Containment Failure by the band Kuradust. We used to be part of that band. It was really cool. I kind of missed doing a bit of music stuff. I was part of another band called Eldritch Rights, so if you want to check that out, eldritchrights.bandcamp.com. There's a bit of shit up there. I don't remember. I think it's in Eldritch Rights. Maybe it's a Shadow Beast. I don't know.
Just search it.
Search for Eldritch Rights. It's
do
Eldritch
it at school. Get busted for searching up the occult.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Yeah. And check it out on YouTube as well, because there's stuff up there. There's the Burning the Brunnies on Spotify for some fucking reason. So I don't know who put it up there, because I'm not sure that it was Jay that actually put it up there, because he didn't put the other stuff up there. So I think maybe someone's making money out of the 1,500 plays that have
some fractions of a cent going somewhere.
Yep, some fractions of a cent going to some dude.
All right.
Doesn't come to us.
So thank you again for joining us this week on Bitstorm. I'm Ben Slinger.
I'm Trevor Scott.
What's the password?
Can I get a hint? Oh shit, the hint button's moving around.
My asterisks, they're on the floor.